586-304-4405 and start watching today.
Alrighty. Oh, there we go. Oh. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the League of Clubs here on National Soccer Network. I am Jan Voker. Great to have you here with us here as we are in the regular season finale in the NorCal Conference between Silicon Valley and the Bay Valley Sun. I'm Jan Voker here with you on the call. It is great to have you with us. And we are so excited to welcome you in here as we are getting ready close to the end and get ready for the conference playoffs in the NorCal Conference. For us on Silicon Valley right now, Tampa Bay Valley on the attack. That's taken away. Of course, Silicon Valley are in the white tops with the black shorts and white socks, and Bay Valley are in the purple and gold. The ball played into midfield. Here is Hernandez trying to bring it through. And right now, here is Sin on the attack, trying to feed it over. Now, Silicon Valley get things going here in the first minute of action. Trying to bring it through on the near side. Here comes Silicon Valley. Nice ball ahead. Trying to fake the move, and the foul is given. So free kick to Bay Valley Sun here in the first 2 minutes of the game. It looks like we're going to get a sub on the way, and it's going to be Sergio Valley II. And now we're back to live action. Osmi Kuzo trying to feed it forward. And here comes Bay Valley on the run. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll be a throw in here for Silicon Valley. If you're just joining us here, welcome to the League of Clubs regular season finale in the NorCal Conference between Silicon Valley here is Sosa. Bringing it through, that pass is blocked. And here comes Zambrano. That's towards the far side. Trying to go, giving a go there, and that's still put it away. So throw in here for Rush Silicon Valley. Hello. Yeah. So here comes Bay Valley on the attack. Going for the shot, and that's denied by Ashfar. Another chance loose in front of the goal. And a chance his shot is stopped. What a chance there. That was Owens Venter with a good opportunity. Bay Valley still on the attack. And here comes Rush Silicon Valley. Silicon Valley trying to springing towards the far. And we got a whistle and a free kick, and it goes to Rush Silicon Valley. So free kick on the way here. So this is going to be a good spot here, a little over half an hour into the game. Here he goes. Going for it, and it goes right at Anthony Ayala. So good real chance here. That was Iago Galdino taking the free kick. And of course, we are watching it live on YouTube and on Roku TV, channel 3, if you're just joining us here. Great to have you with us for those who are staying up late. Ayala will reset here for Ashford will reset for Rush Silicon Valley. Ball plays toward the far side. Here comes the opportunity on the attack, and that's broken up. Here comes the opportunity that's denied. And a takedown, no foul given. We play on. Here comes Silicon Valley. Sends it across, intercepted by Jimenez. And Bay Valley will reset. Go far. Sends it back. And that pass is intercepted. And here comes Jim Aspie. Somebody home in white. Jimenez sent all the way back to Dow's. Nice ball ahead. It's a foot race. Actually done by the defense. That was Joshua Zambrano, number 24, getting the opportunity. So here we go. Holding out there was Gofar. Bay Valley trying to find some options here. Trying to go for the shot. And now here comes the chance. Look out. Here comes Bay Valley on the attack. It's a chance denied by Zofar. And then a goal for Bay Valley. And it's Owens Venter. His first chance got denied by Asphalt, but in the second rebound, here comes the chance. Put it home. Here comes Bay Valley on the attack. It's a chance denied by Zofar. And it is 1-0 for Bay Valley here in the 34th minute. And in the game where Bay Valley needs a win to get into the playoffs, and of course some other results to be held if they want to get into the conference playoffs, and that's a good start for so right now Silicon Valley hoping to find some ways here. Of course, Silicon Valley got 7 points on the season, and the season hasn't gone their way, especially within a season like this. And a tough collision, Jimenez just laid out, Jim Ashby, and a yellow card's been given. And the referee telling the bench of Silicon Valley to just wait. Hey, just calm down. Actually, that was Jamal Adam getting taken down. And good thing he is back up on his feet. So free kick here for Rush Silicon Valley in the 36th minute. And it will be Manuel Hernandez to take the free kick. He's wearing the captain's armband. It's a two-player wall for Bay Valley. So here we go. Trying to weigh out his options. Let's see if this can go here for Silicon Valley. They're hoping to find the equalizer. The referee is, and it looks like we got a yellow card, probably coming from the bench. So now we got a two-player wall. Was wondering what was the commotion going on here, but now we just figure it out. And now here we go. And an on towards goal, and it's covered up by Ayala. Quick distribution along the way for Bay Valley. They're looking to double the lead here. Great counterattack going on here towards the far side of the field. And a takedown and a free kick to Silicon Valley. So here we go in the 38th minute of action. Here is a 1-goal lead for Bay Valley thanks to the goal by Owens Venter. That came around in the 34th minute. Rush Silicon Valley hoping to find some ways here. And now counterattack is on. Running through inside the penalty area, and that's so poked away. So still throwing here for Rush Silicon Valley, down by 1. And a takedown, no foul given. Not much contact to be given there. And now we get a throw in here for Rush Silicon Valley. Still battling through. That's taken away. And here's a shot, and not much on it. So it's going to be a goal kick for Bay Valley. Back to live action. Here comes Bay Valley on the run. Here is the chance now for El Dalivid. And ball will roll out of bounds for a throw in. Bay Valley needs a win here to get into the playoffs, or some other results will help them find them as well. Bay Valley on the attack, and no foul given. So it will go to Rush Silicon Valley. Cruz has the ball for the moment. Don't poke it away. Oh boy. Oh boy. And that's a red card for Silicon Valley. His studs were up. No doubt about it. In the 41st minute. And Rush Silicon Valley is down a man. So Rush Silicon Valley down a man. And right now, how things are now going in bad times here, especially late in the first half. We got a player down here for Bay Valley. The studs were up, and no doubt the referee was going to call that. So one of the players, of course, last week serving a one-game suspension, that was Miguel Rivera. He's out with a one-game suspension. He's serving this game as well. And probably he'll miss. And of course, he'll not be coming back until next season, the first game of next season. But Rush Silicon Valley is down a man here in the first half of play. So free kick is on the way here for Bay Valley. And Grant LaFleur to take the free kick. So here we go. Ball low to the ground. And Rush Silicon Valley clears it away. And then down, here comes the opportunity for Rush Silicon Valley. Trying to clear their lines. Hernandez race for the ball. That's so poke it away. Here is Venter, the only goal scorer here in this game for Bay Valley. That's taken away. Goes down. Amenska was going to ground. Replay on there. Here comes Venter. Running through on the near side. Venter trying to get by one defender. And that's broken up by Jorge Sousa. Silicon Valley, of course, playing it from the back. Here comes Cruz. And of course, you're hoping to see for Rush Silicon Valley now down a man. They need to find some ways here as they're going on the attack. Here they come. Here is Yaldino. Sends it across the header, and it's just wide. Good effort there for Rush Silicon Valley trying to get the equalizer. Galdino nearly had the chance. Here comes Bay Valley on the attack. Vanter running through on the near side. Couldn't get by one defender. But it will still be Bay Valley's ball as we're getting close to the end of the first half. Serves ahead into the box. Here they come. The shot is right into the hands of Arya Ashfar. Hoping we'll see some stoppage time coming your way. And ball will roll out of bounds here. Hoping to see some stoppage time. I'll poke it away. Here comes Jimenez. She'll find Gofar. Gofar running to the far side to defended by Velasquez. And a foul's given on Velasquez. So a free kick on the way for Bay Valley. As we're just second into stoppage time. Hernandez chasing after it, and Ayala will clear it out of danger. Throw in here for Silicon Valley as we're now 2 minutes into the stoppage time session here in the first half of play. Running forward toward the byline, sends it across. Nice defensive play by Jimenez and out for corner. Silicon Valley had some good looks there right towards the end of the first half. Here they come. Header on target. That shot is blocked. Clear out Bay Valley. Bay Valley now on the attack. Enter goes down. No foul given. And that's the end of the first half of play as the referee points to midfield. And we got ourselves a good one here. It is a 1-0 lead for Bay Valley over Rush Silicon Valley. Owen Venter, the only goal of the game. And, of course, the red card given to Rush Silicon Valley. Lots of time to be dealt with here in this regular season finale in the North Cal Conference. So stay with us here. At the end of 45 is Rush Silicon Valley 0, Bay Valley Suns 1.
The 2025 UDM Boys Summer College Prospect ID Camp is designed for field players and goalkeepers seeking exposure to college coaches, professional training sessions, competitive matches, and insight into the college soccer environment. Directed by the UDM men's soccer staff, this camp is ideal for players serious about advancing their soccer careers. On July 26th and 27th, the camp becomes a perfect platform for aspiring athletes to showcase their talent and commitment. For more information and to register, visit DetroitMercySoccerCamps.com.
Chaos FC is a soccer club in Macomb County, Michigan, dedicated to player development through professional training. Our mission is to offer a safe, positive environment that nurtures youth talent. We aim to help players reach their full potential and compete at high levels in MYSL, MSP, SP, and MRL. We provide equal opportunities for all players to develop skills, knowledge, and appreciation for soccer through top-tier training and positive coaching. Our goal is to help players grow as individuals, promoting life skills such as sportsmanship, teamwork, goal setting, and fair play. Learn more today by visiting chaosfc.us. Boost your brand with NSN's live soccer broadcast, reaching a passionate audience in real time. Engage fans during thrilling soccer matches. Maximize visibility with tailored ad packages. Add 30-second or 60-second commercials for concise, impactful messaging and greater audience connection. Call 586-304-4405 and start your campaign today.
This is Inside the Game, where passion meets precision. Jonathan Turner, Nathan Wangler, and John Natale are your hosts, breaking down every goal, every controversy, every match that matters. From the heart of American soccer to the global stage. No fluff, just football. Weekdays at 9 a.m. live on YouTube, Roku TV, Facebook, Twitter, and all listening platforms. Step in, speak up, stay locked in. This is Inside the Game.
Are you ready to create unforgettable moments for your audience? NSN offers professional live streaming and full broadcast services tailored to your needs. From high-quality production to exceptional coverage, we ensure your game or event becomes a spectacle to remember. Book your next game with us today. Call 586-304-4405 to schedule your broadcast and let NSN bring the action to life like never before.
The Flint City Bucks are Michigan's top soccer franchise with 4 national championships, 9 conference titles, and 15 Great Lakes Division titles. They have produced 107 players for Major League Soccer, and they focus on attracting top talent and shaping soccer's future. Michigan Bucks Academy joins MLS Next new competition tier starting in September of 2025. This offers elevated levels of play and flexibility for high school participation. The Academy will provide premier development, high-performance training, and exposure to scouts through regional tournaments and MLS Next events. For more information on tryouts, training programs, and key updates as we prepare for our first season in MLS Next new tier, visit MichiganBucksAcademy.com.
If you are interested in participating in a sport that requires skill, fitness, strategic thinking, and team play, soccer offers opportunities at various levels to improve fitness and coordination. Whether you prefer casual participation, competitive play, or joining a futsal league, our organization provides a welcoming environment to learn new skills and meet new people. Register today for the Macomb Soccer Summer Camp from July 14th to 18th. The camp will be led by Kansas City's professional players James Togba and Mike De Silva. It is open to boys and girls aged 6 through 16 with an early bird registration fee of $175 if registered by July 7th. Gain knowledge from professionals in an engaging and competitive setting. For further information, visit mrsl.us. Accelerate your soccer journey this summer at Oakland University. From June 30th to July 31st, players will have the incredible opportunity to refine their skills under the guidance of Oakland University soccer coaches. Train at world-class facilities while gaining insight into life in a collegiate environment. These camps cater to a range of skill sets and ages, from youth programs to the Elite ID program, ensuring participants are surrounded by peers who challenge and inspire. As one of the premier soccer institutions in the Horizon League, Oakland University soccer program offers an unparalleled environment for growth and development. Don't miss your chance. Register now at oaklandboyssoccercamps.com. Experience the thrill of the game like never before with NSN's Game Rewind. Dive into full match commentaries enhanced with cutting-edge dynamic graphics, letting you relive the highs and lows of your favorite matches in astonishing detail. Whether it's a championship win or a legendary play, NSN Game Rewind bridges the past and future with a broadcast experience designed to captivate. Call 586-304-4405 and start watching today.
The 2025 UDM Boys Summer College Prospect ID Camp is designed for field players and goalkeepers seeking exposure to college coaches, professional training sessions, competitive matches, and insight into the college soccer environment. Directed by the UDM men's soccer staff, this camp is ideal for players serious about advancing their soccer careers. On July 26 and 27, the camp becomes a perfect platform for aspiring athletes to showcase their talent and commitment. For more information and to register, visit DetroitMercySoccerCamps.com. The 2025 UDM Boys Summer College Prospect ID Camp is designed for field players and goalkeepers seeking exposure to college coaches, professional training sessions, competitive matches, and insight into the college soccer environment. Directed by the UDM men's soccer staff, this camp is ideal for players serious about advancing their soccer careers. On July 26 and 27, the camp becomes a perfect platform for aspiring athletes to showcase their talent and commitment. For more information and to register, visit DetroitMercySoccerCamps.com.
Chaos FC is a soccer club in Macomb County, Michigan, dedicated to player development through professional training. Our mission is to offer a safe, positive environment that nurtures youth talent. We aim to help players reach their full potential and compete at high levels in MYSL, MSP, SP, and MRL. We provide equal opportunities for all players to develop skills, knowledge, and appreciation for soccer through top-tier training and positive coaching. Our goal is to help players grow as individuals, promoting life skills such as sportsmanship, teamwork, goal setting, and fair play. Learn more today by visiting chaosfc.us. Boost your brand with NSN's live soccer broadcast, reaching a passionate audience in real time. Engage fans during thrilling soccer matches. Maximize visibility with tailored ad packages. Add 30-second or 60-second commercials for concise, impactful messaging and greater audience connection. Call 586-304-4405 and start your campaign today.
This is Inside the Game, where passion meets precision. Jonathan Turner, Nathan Wengler, and John Natale are your hosts, breaking down every goal, every controversy, every match that matters. From the heart of American soccer to the global stage. No fluff, just football. Weekdays at 9 a.m. live on YouTube, Roku TV, Facebook, Twitter, and all listening platforms. Step in, speak up, stay locked in. This is Inside the Game.
Are you ready to create unforgettable moments for your audience? NSN offers professional live streaming and full broadcast services tailored to your needs. From high-quality production to exceptional coverage, we ensure your game or event becomes a spectacle to remember. Book your next game with us today. Call 586-304-4405 to schedule your broadcast and let NSN bring the action to life like never before.
The Flint City Bucks are Michigan's top soccer franchise with 4 national championships, 9 conference titles, and 15 Great Lakes Division titles. They have produced 107 players for Major League Soccer, and they focus on attracting top talent and shaping soccer's future. Michigan Bucks Academy joins MLS Next new competition tier starting in September of 2025. This offers elevated levels of play and flexibility for high school participation. The Academy will provide premier development, high-performance training, and exposure to scouts through regional tournaments and MLS Next events. For more information on tryouts, training programs, and key updates as we prepare for our first season in MLS Next new tier, visit MichiganBucksAcademy.com.
Hello, everybody. We are back here for the second half of action here in the League of Clubs North Cal Conference regular season finale. We got a correction here. We thought it was 1-0 after the first half, but it was 1. But right now it's 1-1. 1-1, just to correct you here. As we get ready for the final 45 minutes here in this regular season finale here in the League of Clubs here on the National Soccer Network. Of course, we are streaming live on YouTube and on Roku. I'm Jan Booker here with you on the call. And, of course, Rush Silicon Valley, of course, was down a man late in the first half. They're taking on Bay Valley SUNS here, who only needs a win here in regulation to secure the top 8. And, of course, we'll talk about the conference playoffs throughout this broadcast. Of course, we are in San Jose, California here tonight. Right, for those who are in the East Coast, thank you so much for staying up late. And for those who are on the West Coast, thank you so much for tuning in to the National Soccer Network. Here comes Bay Valley trying to poke his way through the middle there, but as that's taken away here, Bay Valley SUNS will retreat. And here comes Silicon Valley, who is down a man here. Aldino running through on the near side into the penalty area. It goes, and that's broken up. Trying to go for the slide tackle there, and a foul is given. So free kick coming up for Bay Valley SUNS. And Grant LaFleur to take the free kick. No, actually, it's going to be James Downs. James Downs to take the free kick. Headed up right towards the middle, and it goes out of play. So actually, it's going to be Rush Silicon Valley's ball here. Here comes Cruz, battling through to the near side, but that's broken up. And here comes the chance for Bay Valley Sun trying to race after it. Here comes Cena. Cena sends it across. Nobody home in orange who collected, but not as far. Trying to take the cut towards the middle here. Svanter, who got the only goal in the game. That's blocked. Still going for Svanter. Sends it across. That's headed away. And Galdino will chase after it here for Rush Silicon Valley. They'll poke it away. Here comes LaFleur at midfield. LaFleur trying to race to the middle. He goes down to the ground, and a free kick on the way for Bay Valley. If you just tuned us here, it's 1-1 here. If Bay Valley now have possession, here comes Valde. To the far side it goes. John Guzman sends it through to the middle. Here comes the opportunity. Chance here, and that got deflected. Or maybe not. So goal kick on the way. So let's take a look at this again. Svanter, or make that Tina Idalivid, had a good look on goal, but instead he shot it over the crossbar. So a 1-1 game for West Silicon Valley. And of course, this game was definitely in progress when we were going on the air. Here comes Rush Silicon Valley, who only needs a win in here. All to play for. Galdino going for goal. That dot deflected, his ball bounced it around. And this time, Anthony Ayala will collect it. What a chance here for Rush Silicon Valley, who nearly trying to get the lead here. Here comes Idalivid. Sends it across. Nobody home. Here comes the opportunity. That got blocked, and it's pushed away there by Ashfar. So corner on the way for Bay Valley, who only needs a win in regulation to get into the top 8 of the conference playoffs. So here it comes. Head towards the middle. And that's picked up by Galdino. Galdino from the far end, but that's put away by Hamza Gasfar. We are 5 minutes into the second half. And we got a tie game at 1 goal apiece. LaFleur sandwiched along. Here comes Akuzba. Trying to run down toward the middle. Still bouncing around. Here goes the opportunity, and it's just wide. Sergio Valde had a good look on goal and nearly giving Bay Valley the lead once more. Right now, Rush Silicon Valley trying to go into danger there, but Bay Valley still has possession. Galdino will pick it up. Good slide tackle away. Now we got a foot race, and that's cleared away. And which result in a throw in here for Bay Valley here in the 52nd minute. And bouncing through. Bay Valley going on the attack. Here comes the service towards the far post. Trying to go for a volley attempt. Still loose now for Bay Valley. And a good slide tackle away by Christopher Ortiz, which result in another corner for the Suns. It's been chaos here throughout early here in the second half of play. Bay Valley doing most of the damage here. Heading on toward the middle. And Silicon Valley will clear. Trying to chase after it was Cruz. So battling toward the far side. It's cleared out by Sosa. And Silicon Valley and off the throw in. Bay Valley now on the attack. That's so poked away. And Ashfar will reset here for Silicon Valley. Trying to clear away was Esmancuza. Now he's on the ball right now. Gives over to LaFleur. Got some space now on the near side. Trying to go for a cut inside the penalty area. Now gets it right back forward. Sends it across that head out. Valde. Serves ahead inside the penalty area. And here comes Jesse Cruz. Cruz now on the ball, trying to get away. Galdino. Trying to be surrounded around. He'll send her all the way back to Vasquez, but that's taken away. Here comes Eldiad. Going for it on goal. And nice stop by the defense of West Silicon Valley. Here comes Galdino in the 55th minute in a 1-1 game. Trying to go through on the near side. Here comes Cruz. Right to the middle. Here comes Hernandez going for goal. And it goes high and wide. So we're 10 minutes into the second half of action. And of course, Bay Valley needs a win in order to get into the conference playoffs of the Conference of Northern California. Ayala. LaFleur. Nice high lofting ball. It's a foot race going after it. Gaffar was denied. Actually, it was Amekuza. So throw in here for Bay Valley. Fighting for the balls. Vanter, who got the only goal for Bay Valley. And corner on the way for Bay Valley Suns. The Jabber doing the honors. Here we go. Corner on the way. Here it comes, right towards the mark post. Another chance. And that was high and wide. Another deflection came through. Corner on the way here for Bay Valley once more. Idalavid. Idalavid to take the corner. Oh, wait, hold on. Referee just buy something. And now we go. Right towards the far post, and it's headed towards goal. Aria Ashvar collects it. Right now, Red Silicon Valley hoping to be in the driver's seat. Right now, coming into tonight, both of these teams are separated by just 4 points. But Bay Valley Suns just needs a win here to get into the conference playoffs. Here comes Ayala. Gives it over to James Downs. Now trying to weigh his options here as Anthony Ayala will send it all the way back. You notice how both of these teams wanted to make sure that they want to play for 3 points here tonight. As Ashfar will roll out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick here for Bay Valley Sun. So let's talk about the conference playoffs there. Of course, top 8 teams. Top 8 teams, of course, will be in the North Cal Conference playoffs. Of course, the highest seeded teams will host, of course, the quarterfinals and, of course, the semifinals. And then, of course, the finals, the conference finals, of course, will be taking place on July 12th and the 13th. And, of course, the winner goes on to the national finals. Here comes Elavid with a chance, and it hit the post. Rebound chance and just missed. What a chance for Bay Valley Suns to nearly get themselves back in it. Adalavid had that good look on goal. And boy, Bay Valley wants to have that chance back. What a chance. That was the closest here that we ever seen here in the second half. So here we go. All trying to send through. We'll roll out of bounds here for a throw-in. Seeing some technical difficulties, so please bear with us. Now we're getting back into live action. Here comes the opportunity, and it goes right at Ayala. 62nd minute, 1-1 tie between Silicon Valley of Rush and Bay Valley Suns. Bay Valley just need only a win to get into the postseason. Here comes the chance down. Here comes Galdino. Running through on the far side. Look where it's about Velasquez. Don't poke it away, and that's clear out. Trying to go after it was Christopher Ortiz. He heads it away. Bay Valley still on the run. And it's taken away here by Rush. LaFleur trying to go on a defensive back. Here comes Galdino racing after it, trying to get by one, but not through the defense of many swarm jerseys of orange. Here we go. Counterattack is on. Here comes Venter, who got the only goal here for Bay Valley in a 1-1 tie. Well, since they're across and nobody home, and it will allow Rush Silicon Valley will do the work. Approaching the 64th minute. Of course, a tie will not be enough for Bay Valley. They just need a win here. Ball running through to the far side. Here comes the chance for Silicon Valley. Goes down inside the box. And what do we got? Oh, it's offside. I thought for a moment it was going to be a penalty, but instead it was offside. So Anthony Ayala will do the honors. And it looks like we're going to throw in here for Bay Valley. 65th minute in a 1-1 tie. Downs. Running through on the near side, trying to get away from Ayala. Oh, being pressured there. Silicon Valley going to work. Here comes Galdino. Galdino going for goal, and it's spilled through, but Ayala will collect it. It was heading towards goal, and Ayala nearly had the slip of the fingers. Sousa will send it all the way back to Ashfar. And we play on. Sousa, Galdino. Galdino got some space on the right side. Being closed down by Kieran Ryder. Ayala to LaFleur. And gets taken down. Valley, the second, gets taken down and a free kick on the way. It looks like Jorge Sousa getting the talking to. '66th minute and a 1-1 tie. Bay Valley needs a win to get into the conference playoffs. Settle it down. Valley the second. That's taken away. And now Silicon Valley flag goes up. So free kick on the way for Bay Valley. So free kick on the way. LaFleur. T. Lativid. Good slide tackle. So free kick on the way. Dominic Giusto with a good slide tackle for Bay Valley. Galdino, of course, he let that one go, but it's still with Silicon Valley of Rush. Galdino goes down. No free kick given. Here comes Bay Valley trying to go on the attack. Ryder, but now here comes Galdino here for Silicon Valley. Plays it through the middle. And it's cleared out by Bay Valley Suns, but a foul is given. Has the takedown. So here we go. Flag was up. Flag was up on the far side. So if you're just joining us here late at night here on the East Coast, thank you so much for tuning us here on the National Soccer Network. Of course, we are streaming live on Roku and on YouTube. And of course, keep in mind that you can tune in to the Inside the Game podcast with Jonathan Turner, Nathan Wagner, and John Nattel for everything of soccer here tonight. Of course, every weekday at 9 a.m. here on the National Soccer Network, streaming live on YouTube as the foul is given from Galdino. And a yellow card has been shown. So free kick on the way here in the 70th minute. So here we go. Look, the line that's cleared. Out swinging there by Sergio Valle. And now break is on here for Bay Valley. They know they want to have a win here. Here comes Valadine. Sends it across toward the far post. Cleared out by Velasquez. Not as far as Amazunza. Serves ahead, Valet. Here comes a chance for Bay Valley. Run, set it up. Ball been bouncing around. Some of the Bay Valley players wanted a handball. Here comes the break. Galdino, but Anthony Ayala wins the race. And of course, we want to remind you guys that, of course, the in-game break, of course, get your team in the game here with the National Soccer Network. And, of course, followed by Just Lab, where your memories become legends. Here comes the opportunity, and Ayala will collect it here for Bay Valley. Approaching the 72nd minute here in a 1-1 tie. A tie will not be enough for Bay Valley. They're playing for a win here tonight to get into the conference playoff. Of course, both of these teams separated by 4 points coming into tonight. So a most important win here for Bay Valley to get through. A tug of the jersey. We play on. Running towards the far side is Venter. And it's going to be a throw in here for Silicon Valley. Here comes Galdino trying to get away from Ryder. A swarm of orange jerseys wins the battle. Ortiz sends it back to Arya Ashfar. And ball will outplay. Carrying Ryder to take the throw in for Bay Valley. Oh, that's intercepted. Idalovid trying to have some help. Gives it over to LaFleur. LaFleur goes down. And what do we get? It's going to be a goal kick. 73rd minute. So here it goes, Velasquez. Silicon Valley, of course, able to get to work. Sosa trying to send it through. That's blocked, and here comes the chance down for Rush Silicon Valley. Able to take the cut. Sends it over to the other side of the field. And Manuel Lopez was chasing after it. So it looks like we're going to get some subs, I believe. As we are in the 74th minute in a 1-1 tie. Of course, a lot of soccer going on here today. Of course, the Gold Cup. Of course, the Gold Cup is just getting started there. We got the FIFA Club World Cup taking place here as well. Of course, we got a lot of MLS action, some USL action. Of course, congratulations to the Tampa Bay Sun by becoming the first ever USL Super League champions as they knocked down their Florida rivals, Fort Lauderdale United, in extra time. Oh, nice pass ahead. And it'll be a throw in here for Silicon Valley. And now we had some subs. So Jorge Sousa. So here we go. Chasing after. Ball sends it across. Trying to go after it. Silicon Valley able to go to work as we're down to about 15. And the takedown is made and a free kick given for Rush Silicon Valley. And Owens Venter is not happy about the call. He's talking to the referee. So this is a dangerous opportunity for Rush Silicon Valley to take the lead. So this is an all-important free kick here. So here we go. Free kick on the way. It hit off the wall. Trying to serve it up towards goal and trying to stay on side. While Joshua Zambrano. Number 20, of course, for Silicon Valley trying to stay on side as we are approaching the 78th minute. Bay Valley Suns taking on 10-man Rush Silicon Valley. Of course, the red card happening back in the first half. Velasquez. Contact is on and covered up there by Anthony Ayala. Going into the 78th minute. Ball serves ahead. Chasing after it, Adalavid. Adalavid now inside the penalty area. Adalavid, good tackle, but not as far as Valle going for the shot. This goes wide. It took a deflection, and we'll get another corner on the way. Bay Valley Suns, of course, playing for a win tonight. They don't want to play for a draw. And it's covered up by Arya Asfar. Bay Valley Suns getting a good look here. As we're getting close to crunch time, taken away by LaFleur. Bay Valley Suns able to reset with Velasquez. Ball running towards the near side, and it's picked up by Ryder, who sends all the way towards Anthony Ayala. I mean, what a battle here we've seen here so far within these, as we're close to the final 10 minutes. Bumped off the ball. Adalavid able to chase after it. Adalavid trying to send it across. And a throw in on the way. Now we're going to remind you that for all the action and all the news and information, make sure you go online to nationalsoccer.network.com. So corner on the way for Bay Valley. As we're getting towards the final 10 minutes, what a stop! Ashfar was down to the ground and covers up the ball. It was heading towards goal, and it was on frame. Final 10 minutes now. Foot race coming over Ryder. It will send all the way back to Ayala. And they were in a good battle. Uh-oh. This could be trouble, but Bay Valley Suns able to prevent it from making it happen. Silicon Valley. Rush now, hoping to find some answers and potentially get a game winner here. As we are under 10 minutes remaining in regulation. I'll send it through to the far side. Galdino. Trying to go race after it. Being tangled down, and a free kick on the way. Emmanuel Lopez. Quick restart. No, referee wants that to. No, referee doesn't want to see that happening. Doesn't want to see a quick restart, but instead, it'll be an all-important free kick here for Silicon Valley here in the 82nd minute. So Ward referee is setting up the wall here for Bay Valley Suns, and of course we'll get a sub on the way as well. So here we go, free kick in the 83rd. We'll play short. Running inside right toward the edge of the penalty area. May Valley Suns able to go to work. Velasquez heads it down. Free kick on the way. Throw in on the way for Bay Valley. In a 1-1 tie. Bay Valley, of course, all important in game here. They want to get into the conference playoffs. Otherwise, their season will come to an end tonight. Here comes Downs. Back to Ayala, who was being pressured off the ball. Bay Valley now on the attack. Time getting closer and closer. Ball still in play. Nicely done by the defense of Rush Silicon Valley. Now they're going on the attack right now. A nice ball rather through. Lays it off. Ball sent it across and it's cleared away. What an effort by Silicon Valley. The attack is getting closer and closer, and the chance that they created, but now corner on the way. Jesse Cruz in the 85th minute. Wait, hold on. So we're hoping to see how things are going to go on here. Here comes Jesse Cruz. Headed up towards goal, and it's headed wide, so another corner on the way. Cruz once again to take the corner. Headed on, that bounce it around. Bay Valley goes on their counterattack. So here comes Silicon Valley. Able to clear it away. Bay Valley, of course, needs a win. Justo trying to roll out play. Throw in on the way here for Bay Valley Suns. 86th minute, approaching the 87th. Goes second down, no penalty given. So Ashfar will collect it here for Silicon Valley. So we're getting closer and closer to the final minutes, and playoff implications are still at stake. We're hoping to find out which of these teams will be playing in the conference playoffs. And it will be a corner on the way for Rush Silicon Valley. For Rush Silicon Valley, of course, 2-1-7. And the ball played in, and Ayala will collect it. Bay Valley Suns, of course, 3-2-6. But they need a win to get into the conference playoffs. And, of course, some help as well. Adalavid running through. Here comes Adalavid going towards goal, and a good slide tackle away by Ortiz. That is clutch defending right there. So corner on the way. For Bay Valley Suns here in the 88th minute. So it'll be Kieran Ryder to take the corner kick for Bay Valley Suns, who only needs a win here. Instead, it'll be Grant LaFleur, one of the best players there for Bay Valley Suns. Of course, wearing the captain's armband as well. So Grant LaFleur hoping to take the corner kick, as we're now in the 89th minute. LaFleur off the corner, and Ashfar collects it. Quick distribution along the way for Silicon Valley, and this could be a break here. Ball gets taken down, and free kick on the way, and a yellow card as well for Bay Valley. So as it stands, unless things changes, it'll be FC Davis versus Iron Rose FC. Oakland will take on Yuba. Napa Valley 1839 will take on Albion Silicon Valley. And of course, Fuego will take on San Ramon in the conference playoffs. And of course, FC Davis, Oakland, Napa Valley, and Fuego will host the quarterfinals, as a yellow card for one of the players on the bench. And they were arguing about the foul there as well. Jesse Cruz will take the free kick here as we're approaching the 90th minute in a 1-1 tie. Ulster is ahead, cleared out by Idalavid. Valley Suns will race after it. His last touch off of Cruz. It was last touch off of Cruz. And LaFleur goes down. Now we're approaching stoppage time here in regulation. So time's a ticking here for both of these teams. And of course, if this result holds, then both of these teams will not be in the conference playoffs. Of course, Bay Valley needs to get a win here in stoppage time if they want to get into the conference playoffs here. Silicon Valley with the throw. Toe poke it away. Trying to get through a swarm of orange jerseys. But that's taken away. Here comes Karen Ryder. Bay Valley hoping to reset. Hoping to get the game winner here. Oh, that pass is intercepted. Not a good pass to set up here. And as far as settle it down. Rush going on the attack here. Nice toe poke away. Throw in here for Rush. Time is running out. Galdino. Sosa. Back to Galdino. Running through towards the near side of the field. Ball out of bounds. Throw in here. Here's Velasquez. Sends it right down toward the middle. Here comes the opportunity. And player goes down and a free kick to Rush. And a yellow card to go along with it. And this could be the last chance here for Rush Silicon Valley, as we are in the 93rd minute. So free kick here for Rush Silicon Valley, as they're hoping to have a miracle here. How exciting will this be if Rush Silicon Valley wins it on the free kick? Ortiz getting to talking to. This could be the last chance of the match here. Yeah, they're going for it. It hit the crossbar, but it hit off the football goalpost. It was last touched by Ayala. Corner on the way. We take a look at this again. Yeah, he got the hands and the fingertips to it, and that didn't go into the net, but it was out of play. So corner on the way. Here comes Jesse Cruz to take the corner. And out to the far post. Ball bouncing around in the middle. And that's the game here. So both of these teams will end in a 1-1 draw. And unfortunately for both of these teams, and especially for Bay Valley Suns, they will not be playing in the NorCal Conference playoffs of the League of Clubs. So what a night this has been for both of these teams. And of course, both of these teams will finish off the season in a draw. So 3-2-7 is Bay Valley Suns' record that they will finish here for the 2025 season. And of course, actually make that 3-3-6 for Bay Valley Suns. And of course, 2-2-7 for Rush Silicon Valley. But what a 2025 season here for the League of Clubs. And of course, we want to say thank you guys so much for tuning in all season long. Don't forget, the conference playoffs is coming your way next week. So we want to say thank you guys so much for tuning in here tonight for the League of Clubs here on the National Soccer Network. And for all of us here, I am Jan Voker. And of course, for all of us, the men and women in the broadcast, in the production crew, thank you guys so much for watching. And once again, we will see you back here soon. Take care, everybody.
Passionate audience in real time. Engage fans during thrilling soccer matches. Maximize visibility with tailored ad packages. Add 30-second or 60-second commercials for concise, impactful messaging and greater audience connection. Call 586-304-4405 and start your campaign today.